say. Now, is this a crazy thing to say? This is wild. This is an absolutely wild thing to say, especially when Florida State had the year they had last year, especially when Tommy Castellanos got benched last year at Boston College. Yes, Saban's not there. It doesn't matter. It's still Bama. It's still a top 10 defense.
Y'all get to go put hands on this man. Y'all get to baptize this man. You get to tell him what it's like to be baptized in the tide, in the blood. If you know what I mean here, we're going to help this man go see Jesus about himself and about some of the things that he has made. We're going to ask him, hey, are you happy with the choices that you decided to make, particularly on June 23rd?
What's up? What's up? Happy Friday evening to everybody. Still part of Free for All. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And roll tide, go dogs, go balls, go everybody. What's going on with you? Happy Friday, all that good stuff. Welcome to the, actually, it's supposed to be keeping it a buck. Actually, that's what it's supposed to be. Excuse me, but due to some unforeseen circumstances beyond our control, we've got some changes in the works and all that good stuff, but more about that in a minute. But first of all, Big Dog Gotta Eat. Good evening. How you doing, my man? Happy Friday evening to you. Stephen Hicks, what's the business is? What up, man? Nick Harden, roll tide to you. Hey, Susan, how are you? Anitra, good evening to you. How are you? How are you? LaQuacia, good evening. Roll tide to you. Kimberly, roll tide to you. I said Anitra, Stephen, Big Dog Gotta Eat. Excuse me. Stacy, go dogs. What the business is. My second favorite Georgia fan representing them dogs. What up, Stacy? Good to see you. Good evening to you. Good to see everybody that's in the chat. My goodness. DSGB84, my favorite Georgia dog representing them dogs out of Georgia. Yeah, go dogs. Go dogs. Give me Alabama for the win. That's go forever haunt y'all there. It sure is. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Okay, that's everybody. Latoya, what's up there, sis? Good to see you. Yeah, honeybee season is in effect. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sure is. I'm just saying. It is what it is. All right, everybody's in the chat there. I think I have addressed everybody. Yep. Roll Tide, rise up. What's up, my man? What's up with you? Yeah. What's up with you? Good to see you. Now, Mr. P is here. Well, another dog fan. I got some dog fans in my family. I do. And I love all, everybody. Now, let's get to the matter at hand. I know everybody wants to know what's up. First of all, let's put it this way. Hey, Jacob, good. Good to see you. Now, here we go. First of all, we got some issues that have been. Now, let's go back to point A. We all know that our brother's channel was hacked, and we also know that the channel was deleted. All that good stuff. We understand all of that. Well, my brother got another channel started from already existing channel. All right. Well, and we all know he was on the on the way to over the 2,000 followers and subscribers, was getting them back at a rapid pace. Today, after a video and everything, that particular channel was deleted as well. Let's put it this way. Some things according to YouTube. According to YouTube, there was some things that were going on, and so they deleted the channel. He's in the process of appealing this, that, and the third, and there's also some more things on the horizon which I can't just per se talk about right now. KB is fine. My brother is fine. He's well. Maybe before the night is over, we'll get a chance to talk to him. But if not, just be on the lookout between my channel, between Sports Talk J, and a couple of others. You're gonna get a notification, okay? And we're gonna know exactly where to go and meet our brother. All right. It's just some things that's going on, and I did promise him that that I would just bring this up, and he said okay. So yes, and Stacy, I'm gonna put what Stacy Godal just said right there. Oh, wait a minute, excuse me, Stacy, I missed you right there. There we go. These hackers are good. They're good. They're good. They're good. So I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to say, let's just keep our brother lifted up in prayer, because I'm going to tell you something that's discouraging. That's very discouraging. It is. It's very discouraging. However, but and on the other hand, we know how our brother is. And so we're going to just rally around him. We're going to do what we have to do. And until he makes his appearance and says what's what from his end, then that's when we're going to keep it moving. That's where we're going to move to, okay? And then that's where you will see him and I on a Friday night. Now, I will say this much, and here we go. But if some things don't work out on this end of town, then we're going to take it somewhere else, okay? We're going to take it somewhere else. Nick, it is a little of both, but the one that happened today, that was YouTube. Apparently that was YouTube. Saying there was some violations. All right. I don't know. I'm just going by what was said to me. And so my brother just asked me to ask you all, just be on the lookout. Some things are in the works as we speak. And so I have to be careful how I speak. I told him, now I'm going to just tell y'all something about Piano Man. When my brother or my sister hurt, I hurt right along with them. And I really, there are several places to go. You're exactly right, Susan. But let me say something about Piano Man. And I'm not trying to put my name out there because this ain't about me. But this is about helping a brother twice in 1 week. That's all I got to say. Twice in 1 week. So he said, Piano Man, look, I don't want you to say anything that might cause you to get in trouble. I said, bump me. Forget about that. We're trying to make sure you recover. We're trying to make sure that you recover. I don't want to see him leave or go anywhere else, but it is what it is. And so so if it was any of y'all and you ask for my help like that, and I know what's happening and everything, Piano Man is going to stand with you. See what I'm saying? And so I'm just standing with my brother, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all Piano Man is going to say, that he's standing with his brother. I don't care what's what and everything, because he knows how I feel. He knows how I feel. 401k crew knows how I feel. Excuse me. I'm feeling some type of way. And I'm not with this. So, but like Stacy said, hackers are good. Make sure that that all your credentials, everything is protected. It's him right now. It could be us in 15 minutes. You never can tell. Roll Tide, Justin. Let me see, who else did I see come up here? Oh, Nicole. Roll Tide. What's going on? what the business is. You know what the business is. So I'm asking you, that it's getting crucial, and it's getting more prevalent every day. And I want to say this: identity theft is real. I've been a victim. I've been scammed before. And so when all of this happened with our brother the other day, I went in and changed up everything. I did. And, and I think it was Kimberly who made the statement just the other day when she said, you need to go in and change your stuff at least once a month. You need to change up some stuff. And I know some of us are busy. We have our lives. We're leading our lives. We're doing this, that, and the third. But it happened. Okay. And so that's what's happening. So just be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful with your own stuff. And the one thing I will say, and that's this here, please don't make any accusations toward anything, anybody, whatever. Don't do that, because nobody knows. Nobody knows. So I'm just saying, let's just keeping it a buck right here. Let's just be careful, all right? And just follow whatever our brother says. I'm having to even talk even differently because of what's going on. Anitra, that's a good one. I'm gonna put that in the first few minutes. We're gonna just talk about this for just a minute, because I know this right here, y'all check that. Please check it, okay? Take your time out and check your subscription. Please check it. You need to check that. And if you need to cancel, please, if I were you, I would cancel it until you hear from bro. Until you hear from him. It got just that crucial. Yes, Ephraim. What's up with you? Roll Tide to you, Ephraim. Yes, sir. He is. Yes. I'm just asking everybody to please handle your business. Handle your business. But hey, like you said, you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep him down. Can't keep my brother down. That's just the way it is. And so he's rising and everything. We're gonna make sure, Okay, good, Nick. Excuse me, Nick. Okay. Big Dog got it. He said, I got notification yesterday. My Kangaroo Click subscription was automatically canceled. Okay. I'm just saying, just in case. So if it automatically canceled, cool. If you got that notification, you have nothing to worry about. But if you didn't, go handle your business. If you didn't get a notification about cancellation, then go handle your business. You handle your business. Oh man, we had some stuff we needed to talk about tonight, but now but this is important. And all I'm saying is twice in 1 week in less than 20. What's up, ZNT Picture Show? What's up, man? What's up, Zach? Roll Tide. What's up? Good to see you. All 38 of y'all in the chat. Good evening. Okay, cool, Kimberly. Cool. I just need everybody to handle your business. Handle your business. If you have not received a notification of cancellation, you need to handle your business. Handle your business. I'm just trying to be that brother that is looking out for everybody. That's looking out for everybody. I don't want to see nobody get jacked up. I don't want to see nobody get jacked up. Y'all, I'm sort of I shouldn't. Yes, Ephraim. Yes, sir. It did, Ephraim. It did. I'm sort of down in my spirit about it because I look forward to our keeping of the buck sessions and everything, and we be talking and with especially talking to Stacy Go Dogs and King Brian, and especially all them Georgia fans. I mean, and then, you know, on my channel, I love talking to those Ohio State guys and everything. Patriot life. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. I love talking to them, and they become part of the fabric of this whole thing, or they've allowed me to become a part of the fabric with KB and everything. And so to not have that tonight, and I was really looking forward to that because I love talking with everybody. What's up, Ryan? Roll Tide. Or who? I did that just, if you're not a Tide fan, I just say Roll Tide. Please forgive me and everything, because I, you know, so Ephraim, and we're not sure, Ephraim, but we're not, like, that's why I said earlier, we're not going to make any accusations about anything. We're just going to go with what's been given to us, and that, you know, YouTube says something was wrong, and we're just going to go with that. And so here in a minute, we're going to find out exactly where our brother is, and we're going to go from there. And then we're going to go back to keeping it a buck like we always do every Friday night. You know, hey, Diane, I will listen as I drive. Please, yeah, listen and drive, and don't text and drive, because I you know, I can't help you. Yeah. I believe our brother was next channel, the other channel was deleted, was canceled and deleted again. And so it's just me tonight, but I'm here tonight. Good, Ryan. Roll Tide, brother. I'm just here tonight to tell everybody what's going on. And so we're going to just be on the lookout. So you just got me for a few minutes tonight and everything. But I just want to share with everybody what's going on. And I want to tell everybody, if you were a part of the Kangaroo Click, if you did not get a notification of cancellation, you need to handle your business. Yeah, I bleed crimson again. It's going to be okay. Cheers to the weekend. Cheers to the weekend. We're going to have a good time anyway, all right? Even though we're just going to be a few minutes and everything. But I just wanted to share with everybody. I just wanted to share with everybody what's going on. Which we thank you, Big Dog, because I've been checking mine daily too. Hey, Truthful, yes, they got his other channel too. They got his other channel. They did. LaQuasia, thank you for checking in early today and everything. And you know, but that's what's happening. And so let's just, yes, look, Truthful is sad. I bleed crimson. Yeah. I'm smiling, I'm laughing, because this is sad. This is sad. This is crazy. But like Stacy said, these hackers are good. I don't care who it is. They're good. Yeah. Not tonight, Susan. Not tonight. I promise you, no 2 hours tonight. No 2 hours tonight. Y'all better, unless somebody come with something crazy. But I'm going to come. The only thing I'm going to talk about just for a few minutes, I'm going to talk about, didn't I tell y'all they wasn't going to do anything to Michigan? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I'm a prophet. I'm just picking. No, I'm not. I told you all they were not going to do anything to Michigan. They were not going to do anything to Michigan at all. They were not going to do. Kimberly, I had some fish for dinner. I try to eat early because I'm trying to watch my weight and all that kind of stuff. You know, I told you all they were not going to do anything to Michigan. I've got some friends on another college football social media site that I'm friends with, and they've been going in all day long. Matter of fact, my phone hadn't stopped in the last 4 hours. In the last 4 hours. I mean, it's been going nonstop. Hey, Amber Nicole, what you say to me now? what I tell you, I'm laughing to keep from crying. I'm laughing to keep from crying. First of all, I want to cry because of what's been happening with my brother. And I know some people say, well, what you crying for? Man, listen, my brother worked hard to get over them 20,000 folks. He worked hard as hell. Excuse me. He did. Just for somebody to come in and do that. Y'all see what's bothering me? That's what's bothering me. And if it was any of y'all, it would bother me. Michigan got crushed in the only way they could. Yeah, crushed ice. That's it. They got a bunch of crushed ice. I know, Amber. I know. Yeah. Nothing. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Anitra, tell me to be quiet. I bleed crimson. Tell me to be quiet. You know, Stephen, just tell me to be quiet. Because I was about to say something right there. But anyway, but yeah, and I was about to read some of this. I read some of this now, because what bothers me about this Michigan thing is the show clause. Yes, Stacy, but let me go back to what Stacy talking about. That bothers me with my brother. That bothers me. That bothers me. What's up, P-Jammin? Roll Tide. And I know we can't do anything about it, can't cry over skin, you know, but I'm gonna tell you what. Whoever did it, whoever it is, they're gonna see this again. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm gonna get emotional, because I don't believe in people doing people wrong. I just don't believe in that. And when you've been a victim of it, it doesn't feel good. I don't know how many of y'all have been a victim of a digital online scam and things like that, but that mess don't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good. And man, I'm hurting for my brother. I'm disgusted right along with him. But yet we're going to rise. Yet we're going to rise. Yet we're going to rise. And when I say we, because I'm in it with him, it ain't just Piano Man keeping it a buck. It's KB and Piano Man keeping it a buck. So I miss my brother here tonight. See, that's what's making me upset. I miss my partner in crime here tonight. Especially, you know, Stacy Go Dogs is even being nice to me tonight. Stacy, look here. Kill the niceness for a minute and say something real crazy if you can. You know, say something real crazy if you can. It might make me feel a little better. I might not can get out on you. like KB, but I could get out on you now. But you even being too darn nice. You being too nice. That's about the only laugh I can muster up. You know. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Exactly, LaQuasia. And that's bothering me. That's bothering me. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. That's wrong. Thank you. I bleed crimson going on anyway. But anyway, just being honest, man. But back to this Michigan thing. I told y'all Michigan was not going to really suffer anything. Now we talking straight. Girl, Stacy. Now you just brought me up out my listen. Stacy, you just brought me up out my sadness because you was a darn lie. You know that ain't finna happen. We done beat you once before in them hedges, and we gonna take them hedges and beat y'all again. That's what we gonna do. We sure is. What's up, Twister the Wind Walker? See, Stacy, I tell Stacy, I told you to say something. Well, that is crazy as you can get. But anyway, you know good and well that ain't about to happen. Oh, yeah, Stephen, KB ain't went nowhere. We just retooling, refining, all that kind of stuff. A long time ago. No, Stacy, well, yeah, that's a long time ago. But we just beat you last year. you know, we just beat you last year. Amber, his page was deleted. Hackers and then YouTube. Just calling it, just keeping it a buck right there. Play us in Athens. We're going to play you in Athens, Greece, and still beat you. Yeah, Stacey, now you coming with it. Not in Athens, in Athens. We done beat you in Athens before. We'll beat you on the outside of Athens, on the inside of Athens, and from side to side. We going to beat y'all. And you know this. And you know this. We don't lose. Oh, no. We don't lose in Athens. Y'all do. The last game that y'all lost in Athens was to who? Who beat y'all? Who the last team beat y'all in Athens? Care to take a wild guess? I know it, Stacey. I know you can't wait for us to beat y'all again. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you now, Stacey, listen to me. You know what I'm gonna do, Stacey? When we beat y'all this time, I'm gonna invite you to the show, Long Run or Keeping It a Buck, any one of them, and I'm just gonna let you pull your heart out. We ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna say we understand. We understand. And then I'm just telling you, Stacey, we're going to beat y'all again. South Carolina beat y'all in Athens, right? Okay. What year was that? Because y'all hadn't lost since when in Athens? Is it 2019? Was that the last one? Okay, it's 2015. That's the last time we played y'all in Athens. 10 years ago, 38-10. This time it might be 54-10. We're going to come at y'all. Okay, yeah, 2019, I thought so. All right. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of tissue. We're going to have plenty of tissue for Stacey. We're going to have plenty of tissue for Stacey, King Vitamin, Tony B, I think Tony B, all them Georgia fans. You go be, well, wait a minute, Stacey. I'm going to put that in. Now, that's a good one. I'll be crying too hard if you beat us again. Get ready to cry real hard. Get ready. But you know what, Stacey? I ain't worried about that game. That's way in September. I'm worried about August the 30th. Yep. That was the last time y'all got, y'all, that's when you started your winning streak again. Last time somebody beat you, 2019 at home, and y'all hadn't lost again. I thought that's what it was. Yeah, big dog, I got you. Yeah, big dog. The third Saturday in October. You sure can. Yeah, I got you on one. I'm gonna have you one weekend. I'm gonna have Stacey on the weekend. Let me see. I'm gonna have Panama Jack on August the 30th that evening. I don't know any ULM. I don't know any Wisconsin. You know, then I'm going to have Stacey on for Georgia. I'm going to need a Vandy one. And then I'm going to need I'm on Vandy. Then Big Dog got to eat for Tennessee. Yeah. Uh-huh. Am I worried about FSU? I worry about everybody. Let me tell you something, Stacey. We kill. Hey, look him. We unalive gnats with sledgehammers. That's how we just annihilating everything. Oh, I know it, Anitra. We won't see Panama Jack after that game. I know it. I'm just wishing. But I have a son, a couple of nephews. They Florida State fan. Yes, sir, Bob. Got some friends on Twitter that are Florida State fans. I'm going to invite them all to the show. And I can host up to 10 people on this line. 10. I can host up to 10. I'm gonna line me up 10 Florida State fans. I'm gonna ask them what happened. What happened to y'all? We gonna get you. And then I'm gonna find, and then when we play Georgia, I'm gonna find 9 more people that think like Stacy and line them up here, and I'm gonna say, you know, all right. Yeah, y'all want to try? You sure? But this year, yeah, you know what? And not Stacy. Look, LaQuisha, I kind of mentioned that. But this time but when I talk to him later on, I'm going to go into some in-depth detail. Because y'all know what? I'm about to do the same thing. Yeah, he can get but that may be true, Nero. What's up, Nero? Yep, that may be true. But in this particular case, I would and change up a lot of stuff. I need to do that right there. Okay. Antivirus, gotcha. Yeah, but I'm telling y'all, you know, he just needs the proper security system. Yeah, and I was just saying that for those that don't know, KB was hacked again and deleted, but this time it was YouTube that did it because of some violations. Now the other day, that was just some malicious-ware and malware and all that kind of stuff going. Yeah, Nero again, got him again. So, and LaQuisha, that's what I'm looking at for myself, sis. That's what I'm looking at for myself. This one has been great to me and everything, but I think I got to come with something just a little stronger. But back to Michigan. I told y'all that nothing was going to happen to him, so here we go. 4-year show call. They got 4-year show cause order on previous violation. Former director of player personnel Denard Robinson is a 3-year show cause order. Current head coach Sharon Moore, 2-year show cause order plus a 3-game ban. Michigan self-imposed a 2-game ban for Moore during the 2025 season, which he will serve in weeks 3 and 4 after the Oklahoma game versus Central Michigan. Central Michigan is also under NCAA investigation for the same thing. Right, Amber? Right? The same thing. And Amber sort of stealing the thunder here, but Michigan is appealing this stuff. They're appealing it. If I were them, I would take that L and keep it moving. Because normally you caught them on a good day. When you go back in a case like this and they dig deeper, you might just be in deeper, you know what, than what you want to be. I'm just saying. But self-imposed 2-game ban during the 2025 season, which he served in week 3, which will be Central Michigan and Nebraska. This year, the NCAA also imposed its own 1-game ban for the Wolverines' first game in 2026 versus Western Michigan in Germany, which just simply means he won't get a chance to use his passport. See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that's, and I told y'all they were not going to do nothing to him. Now, here's the show cause order. Because when I went and looked this foolishness up, I was just saying, what in the world? You know, the show cause order is essentially a college football wide ban on hiring a person to join their coaching staff. Now, watch this. Watch this. I got to show you. Other recent active show cause orders in college athletics: Kelvin Sampson, Bruce Pearl, Jim Tressel, Jeremy Pruitt are 4 that we know of. This is crazy. You know, and you know, all this stuff we see that they're going to get fined up to $30 million and this and that and the third. I told you nothing was going to happen to them. Nothing of any significance. Nothing was going to happen to Michigan. Nothing. And guess what? Nothing really happened to them. No bowl ban, no vacated wins, didn't strip them of the natty, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, that was the good old Dwight there, LaQuasia. That was Dwight. Roll Tide Dwight. That's my producer, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, nothing. Yes, Stephen, the NCAA has opened a Wild West. It's the wild, 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 wild West. But I told y'all this morning, they are toothless tigers. That's the best they could do. Now, just because I took the approach that I took, that don't mean I don't think Michigan was guilty. I just picked my battles. I just picked my battles. Yeah, and they didn't hammer them. They didn't hammer them. Money. Money, Amber. Money. Money, dear. Money. Trust your boy when he tells you. Money. We all know what the term is. You know what it means. Money talk, and we know what else. That's it. But chose not to because everyone left for the dignity of the school. They took that coward's way out. Didn't stay and want to face the music. They what? Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Sharon Moore leaves. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see something. Wait a minute, truthful. Because something about the scholarships did come up. This is more about the show cause order. I'm not sure about that no loss of scholarships, but I just think it was, Amber, was it? Yeah. A Connor Stallion Netflix special happened. Stallions on the Netflix money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Michigan is guilty as hell, but I don't give a piss about nothing but the tie. Right. I'm telling y'all, I told you wasn't nothing gonna happen to him. I wasn't even that. I wasn't even trying to waste y'all's time and even really talking about it. But until after it happened. But I kept telling y'all, yeah, they did get 4 years of probation. But what is that, Jeff? What is that compared to what was presented? But like what Amber said, because everybody left. You know, no Connor Stallion, no Jim Harbaugh. You got Sharon Moore where you want, and then you got Sharon Moore where you want him, You got him where you want him. And then the next thing that happened is the fact that nobody from Michigan stepped up and said, we done wrong. Hey, Michelle, roll tide. Nobody from Michigan said we done wrong. Nobody. I'm just telling you now. No title stripping. They didn't strip them of anything. No vacated wins. No nothing. Bro, let me see, Nick. I think that was Nick. They're going to bowl game. I think they can go to the bowl game. I downloaded the wrong one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think they can. If they are prohibited from playoff, that is fair. Yeah, that's fair. But I don't think they're prohibited. I don't think they're prohibited. White, I didn't send nothing in it because I was busy trying to keep up with KB and everything. I didn't get off into that all day. I've been sort of handling my own business. And then when my brother called and told me what his debacle was going and everything, I had 2 or 3 things going. But I don't think that they're prohibited from bowl games. I don't think they are. Like I said, and that's why I went on and I chose Michigan. I said, Michigan, watch Michigan. I said they're gonna rise. So now that all of this has happened and everything, and they got through with it, it ain't even a slap on the wrist. It's just a hit on the fingernail. And then they're gonna appeal it. That appeal gonna go, that appeal gonna, yeah. Yeah, they can go. Yeah, they can go. There it is. The White just said it. I thought so. They can go to a bowl and playoff. They just get a fine on. They just have to get a fine on that money they get from those. That's that. I knew it. I knew that. Knew that was gonna happen. It's Michigan. But had that been Bama, had that been anybody in the SEC. And the thing about it is, like what I said today, and we said it this morning, it wasn't until Purdue said something. When Purdue said something, Ohio State caught wind of it. When Purdue said something, that was the first thing that I remember, was that the first Purdue, and I want to say Minnesota. Seemed like I remember those two, but I know Purdue was the main one that was saying something that it needed to be, See what I'm saying? Nah, it won't matter. It won't matter. Before years probation, $50,000 fine, plus an additional fine equivalent to 10% of the football program's budget, estimated $20 million, a 25% reduction in official football visits recurring in the 25-26 season. Like I said, totally nothing. 14-week probation on recruiting communications during the probation period. Head coach, 3-game suspension. As I said, nothing. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Next. Just saying. It goes to show, where the money. But again, it goes to show you the powerlessness. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. It's not bad. Michigan is somewhere. 20 mil is something. I'll put it to you like this, Nero. 20 mil is something to a person. But when you're dealing with Michigan ain't going to lose no money. Michigan ain't going to do 20 million, 30. Think about it. I mean, I know it's a lot of money and everything, whatever, but they'll be made that back up in revenue in a minute. and they got boosters that will wipe out that 20 million. One of the richest men in America is an alumni of Michigan. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. So Michigan, nothing happened to Michigan. Nothing happened to Michigan. Just like I've been saying. I'm with you, Nick. You ain't even got to give me $1 million. If look at him, 250,000 do me just fine. 100,000 do me just fine. Yeah, and this is what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. What Amber said. I know this is a crazy show tonight, but here we go. They are fighting this because they don't want to pay it. Okay, then what if they dig into you, Michigan? Listen, Michigan. Listen to me, Michigan. Listen to me. Pay your fine. What if, okay, you go in there and you appeal, and they go and get the digging and find other stuff. The next round might not be so grand to you. You see what I'm saying? They might not be so nice to you. I'd be took that, I would have been laughing and said, oh, okay, all right. We'll pay that today. We'll pay that today. We're gonna pay that today. We'll take care of that today. We will. We will. Yeah, we will. See, and I'm gonna tell you what. $20 million worth about, yeah. But see, but it's like what I said. That NIL, I wouldn't worry about that because that's not school related. That's a player thing. And all of them don't get that. They all don't get the NIL. They all don't. All of them don't get it. That's for whatever player, whatever business or whatever wants to use their name, image, and likeness, especially I'll give you a good for instance. Bryce Underwood. Bryce Underwood going to be a good example right here. Bryce Underwood is going to make millions at Michigan on NIL because they're going to have him on commercial here, commercial there, doing this, that, and the third. That's where the NIL is going to come from individual. Now, your transfer portal, on the other hand, and that working out deals, now that's where the 20 million. Now you're talking straight right there. But the NIL, no. But given some of them, one person might get that up there. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's all I'm saying. It's a sad day. It's a sad day in the NCAA. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. So all I'm saying is, right about now, in the words of Stephen Hicks, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. That's it. Right now that that's over, the decision has been made and everything. Let's talk about Florida State and Alabama. I got a few minutes. I'm gonna get out of here. No 2 hour tonight. Everybody was talking about your few minutes turning into 2 hours. Not tonight. But I'm ready for Florida State, Alabama. I'm ready for them. This morning. Roll Tide, G Bama boy. Roll Tide. Shout out to all 48 of y'all. Shout out to all of those that are listening, looking, and lurking and everything. If you've never subscribed, thank you for 300 subscribers and all that good stuff. Thank you and everything. But I'm just asking you to, subscribe to my channel. Let's boost these numbers up a little, okay? I want to try to get in there. I want to try to get at least 500, by the middle of the season and everything. and if you know, if you don't like me, I understand. But if you do and you've never subscribed to me. It helps me out. It helped me out. I thank you. I thank you for it. But anyway, I hope y'all know that one of the players, one of the and I want to say, Brumman started for Florida State. A starting DB was let go because he got into a fight, a physical altercation with his defensive coordinator. He did, got into it, and has been dismissed from the team. See, that's the kind of stuff you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You know, you got to be careful. You know, I don't like to see that on no team, but Florida State seems like they're little falling apart there. And I don't be like, I ain't gonna say I don't be liking it, but couldn't have happened to a nicer group of guys. But anyway, but August the 30th, we are coming to Tallahassee. We're going to invade. Yes, my TikTok is up and going. As a matter of fact, Big Dog, I transferred a couple of videos from over there and put them on YouTube. But I'm about to do my own YouTube live short here after a while later on, and just doing some things, and I'm gonna do something else. I'm just trying to do everything that I can do to boost up my YouTube channel. But yes, but I got my TikTok going. My TikTok's going. Got over 1,000 over there. I don't even know how that happened. But my brother told me today. He said it's because you're really doing your shorts over there. But I do my shorts over there in order to try to bring them over to YouTube. But I think they're not budging. They want to stay over there at TikTok. So I'm but I'm not going to abandon. Hey, Stacy, thank you for coming. Have a safe weekend. I just may be back on here tomorrow and everything. Roll Tide, Dr. Crystal. And so you're welcome to come through. You're welcome to come through. And if I hear anything from KB, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you. Thank you. Stacy, please be safe out there. But I'm ready for Florida State. And so this morning I wanted to here we go. I wanted to talk about somebody. In fact, I wanted to talk about two people. Now, I wanted to talk about two people from the Tide that is getting what one guy is, and one guy is on the way to getting a lot of publicity. The first one is Caleb Edwards. He's a tight end, 6'6", 240, from El Dorado Hills, California. Considered one of the top tight end prospects in the nation who can do everything at the position. A 4-star recruit by all major outlets. The number 8 tight end and the number 13 prospect from California on the 24/7 composite. The number 130 player in the country, the number 8 tight end nationally, and the number 12 in the state by 24/7 Sports. Rivals.com, number 19 tight end listed at 228 on the ESPN 300. And tabbed as ESPN.com's number 7 tight end and all that kind of stuff. I earned an invite to the Navy All-American Bowl in San Antonio, coached by Casey Taylor at Oak Ridge High School. Finished his junior season with 44 receptions for 828 yards, 7 touchdowns. And check this out. Now, this is what's impressive. Chose Bama over Auburn, Oregon, and Texas. Mainly didn't chase a bag. Okay. Bama Times take. Though Edwards did not early enroll at Bama for the spring, the tight end room is one of the thinnest on the roster following injuries throughout the spring. Standing 6'6" and having played against top competition in Northern California, Edwards has a chance to make an early impact with the Crimson Tide. His size and skill can make him a key asset in the coming season. All right, Truthful Jones, y'all go hard at church tonight and ready for your trip at Panama City tomorrow. Safe travels to you. Traveling grace and arriving mercies to you. Good evening, Bino. The GM is here. All right. Yes. Enjoy yourself at church. Amen. Yeah, amen. So that's Caleb Edwards. Caleb Edwards has been getting a lot of ink lately. Look, you have to look for him in the in different parts of the venues and things like that. Caleb Edwards is going to be a great addition, and I believe he will be, one of those tight ends who will play this year as a freshman. Caleb Edwards is good. Listen, our wide receiver and tight end room, the wide receiver room is deep, the tight end room is thin, but those guys that are in the tight end room, those guys are good. Roll Tide, Chapman family. Roll Tide. Good to see you. Those guys are good. And Caleb Edwards is one of those good ones. So I think we're going to, one of those off the radar guys. One of those off the radar guys that you have to pay attention to. So when they begin to start rotating those tight ends in and out, you'll know why. And I'm going to tell you something else about those tight ends. They're not slow. They're not slow. Those guys are, as they would say back in the Gap, those guys are pretty swift. Not swift, swift. They're pretty swift. Okay? So I'm just saying now, we've got some cool tight ends. We got some cool tight ends. Another freshman, another one, Daryl Duke Johnson. He's a linebacker. Versatile athlete who played 5 different positions in high school, settled in a linebacker during the recruiting process. A unanimous 4-star prospect by all major recruiting outlets. Number 42 on the ESPN 300. Also listed as ESPN.com's second-ranked outside linebacker. The number 20 player. Wow. Boy, he's pretty long. In the Southeast region and the 7th rated player at any position in Georgia. The 10th ranked linebacker and the 111th player at any position at the 24/7 composite. Also listed as a 111th player nationally on the composite, 157. All those numbers, this, that, and the third. He's ranked pretty high there, and everything. Selected to the Navy All-American Bowl in San Antonio, coached by Philip Brown at Dodge County High School, earned all-region honors as a defensive back in 2023 after totaling 103 tackles. Also earned Georgia Region 1 AA Defensive Player of the Year accolades as a sophomore. Named the 2021 Offensive Freshman of the Year for his region. A multi-sport athlete who also excelled at basketball. Signed with the Crimson Tide over Auburn, Florida, Florida State. Check this out, Amber Nicole, and Michigan. Congratulations, Duke Johnson. Looking forward to seeing you and Caleb Edwards on the field. Those are 2 highlighted players for tonight. I was going to highlight them this morning, but we got to talking about other stuff. But those and I'm going to be highlighting some more of our own, upcoming stars for the Alabama Crimson Tide as we are 15 days away from marching into Tallahassee and showing those Seminoles who's the boss. Who's the boss? Now, I haven't asked you all to do this in a while, and I do not ask people to do something that I'm not willing to do. But in the chat, y'all know, Stephen know what I'm about to do. There it is. Can we put 15 days in the chat? We just need to put 15 days in the chat. I'm counting it down. I'm happy to say I started this countdown at 109. I started when it was 109 days left before game one, and now we are 15 days away. LaQuasia, 15 days. I can't wait. I'm ready. 15 days, Bino. 15 days, Jeff. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 15 days, Latoya. Anitra, 15 days. Kimberly, 15 days. It's 44 of y'all up in here. What's the game plan against Florida State? You know what? I'm glad you asked that, Chapman family, because tomorrow's scrimmage, that's part of the reason why I think I'm coming back on here. I've got to find out exactly what time the scrimmage is. I've got to find out what time the scrimmage is. And then we're going to go from there, okay? So just be on the listen, on the lookout. But let me tell you something. I believe, I said this morning, defensively, Chapman family, I'm of the firm persuasion that from a defensive standpoint, Gus Malzahn is going to go up tempo. So that means from a defensive standpoint, I believe we've got to take away the RPO. We've got to limit that. We've got to make Castellanos want to pass the ball. Even though that is not his strong suit, he would rather run, give it to those running backs, set up the run pass option and all that kind of stuff. Good evening, Carla. Roll Tide. Setting up that run pass option, this, that, and the third. That's what I believe that the game plan is going to be defensively, is to shut down that run pass option, and especially the running game, force him in the passing game. And that's where I believe our defense is going to start eating. That's where I believe our defense is going to start eating, and hit him and bring him down a few times. He's going to have to give it up, and then that's when Stephen going to start singing a song. That's when Stephen going to start singing a song. The voices in Stephen's head going to start going off when all of this begins to happen. I believe that that's going to be the game plan defensively. Offensively, run the football. No gimmicks, no gadgets, no gimmick plays, no gadget plays. Just line up and go straight ahead. Any trick plays possibly? I hope not. I want them to beat them straight up. Just boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. Straight ahead, north and south. Good old-fashioned football. Save your trick plays for later on. Now, any trick plays possibly? Yes, Chapman family, from Gus Malzahn. From Gus Malzahn. That's the reason why I said hit that quarterback, because it all begins and ends with him. Yeah, Jeff, take away the middle of the field, make Tommy make a mistake, throw a pick. Yeah. I'm also looking for a fumble to happen. I'm looking for him to hit him so hard, a fumble happens. But trick plays, yeah, come from Gus. That's Gus's MO. That's Gus's MO. I want it on. This is what I want, Chapman family. I want us to go 3 and out. I want us to take them 3 and out, and then for our team to keep their defense on the field and wear them out, wear them down, wear on them, wear them down. Early there, Chapman fans. I want to send them home, just like we sent LSU fans home right there after halftime. They started leaving before halftime. And then when we started just taking off with it, then they went on home. Emptied that stadium. Coach Al. Say that, Coach Al. I'm finna put that on the screen there, bro. FSU fan base is talking about wearing us down in the Florida Heat, but what if we run the ball? Like you said, we'll see who wilts in that Florida Heat. We need to return the joyless murder ball. That's it. Coach Al, Coach Bob Hill, the late Coach Bob Hill at Jackson State said if a gnat bother you, hit him with a sledgehammer. And that's the attitude. That's the attitude that Alabama has to take. Don't take nothing for granted. Just come on out with it. But I'm telling y'all, just straight ahead running. Straight ahead running. Run Jam. Run Richard. Run A.K. Deer. Run what's my other boy name? Daniel Hill. Run them. Run them. Because no two running backs have the same type of running stride. They don't. Doggone right. Steven, it's hot in Tuscaloosa too. Florida folks to think that, you know, and I understand what they're saying, but it's hot up on this end too. It's going to be hot for everybody out there. Oh yeah, Chapman family. Picture this in the words of Prince. Picture this. Just picture this. First play of the game. We get the ball first. Just say, for instance, they defer to the second half and we get the ball first. All right, Chapman family? Now check this out. So, first play of the game, Florida State loads up the box. They load the box. They gonna come with a blitz on the first play of the game. They coming with a blitz, Chapman family. Ty recognizes the blitz. Ty calls an audible. Florida State has two choices to make. Number one, go out of the blitz and go back into regular defensive coverage. Or number two, go through with the blitz. You got me, Chapman family? So watch this. So let's just say, for instance, they take the second route and they decide to come with the blitz. And remember, Ty done read the blitz from the word go. He gets back there, center hikes the ball, he sees it, and there's a short right there to either Germ, Hollywood, or Isaiah, depending on where it's going. Whichever one it goes to, what if, Chapman family, this is just a hypothetical, what if it either breaks for a first down on the very first play of the game, or it breaks for like a 70-yard run, 70-yard pass on the very first play of the game? You know what? Bama Nation gonna lose it. You hear me? Bama Nation, especially if it's just something across the middle from the X to Y, the X receiver, and they pow, and they take it and bust that thing, and nobody is within 20 yards of them, you gonna hear the shot around the world. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a new shot around the world, Chapman family, and it's gonna come from Bama Nation. I'm telling you now. We going deep. We're going 8-9 deep. Yes. There'll be no zero drop off in the entire game. Wami's going to get in the bag of tricks. And yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree with you, Coach Al. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. 8-9 deep. That rotation, and I believe that's part of what's happening with Jaden Roberts and Geno Vandermark on that O-line. On that O-line, I believe we're talking about rotation now. Keeping people fresh at pivotal points, at important places on the field at different times. I think tomorrow's scrimmage is gonna be. I think tomorrow's scrimmage is gonna be good tidings of great joy tomorrow. I think so too. Chapman family, you like that? I love it. I think that's how it's gonna go. I think that's how it's gonna go. Me too, Kimberly. Ready for some college football? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm like my dad. I'm ready as a radio. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, Carla, you better say on. We got to handle that disrespect. We've got to handle it. It must be handled. You 3 score. Okay, I'll buy that. Even though I think it might be a little more, because I believe, this is what I believe. I believe Bama gonna get out there and those 3 scores gonna come in. I believe you're gonna have some folks in mop-up duty, and they're gonna put some scores on the board too. I don't believe they're gonna let Florida State in the game. They're not gonna let Florida State in the game. I was gonna say something. I've forgotten what it is. Hopefully it'll come back to me. Handle the disrespect. I saw that. 3 scores. I saw that. Something I was going to say about the game. I lost my train of thought right there, but it'll come back to me. But I don't believe we're going to let up on them. Steven said 48-10. I can about see that. I think I said 41-17, something to that effect. Something to that effect. I think that's which way we're headed. You let the revenge tour begin. Yeah, Grubb won't take out a player if they're heating up the field, making defenses look stupid. Yeah, I think he's gonna rub the nose in. 42-3, Bama 58-4, 2 safeties, Kimberly. Maybe. I can see the 50. I can see some points on the board. 34-17. Okay, Chapman family. Ephraim, who you watching? My TV hadn't been on all day. I'm just waiting. I'm just kind of waiting. Bless his name. Me neither, Stephen. Me neither. So I'm just saying. I just want what's best for 48-3 Bama. Bino, the GM said Bama favorite. Oh, it went up to 13. What? So it's gone from 12 to, okay. So we're up to 14 now. Okay. All right. Yeah, funny. You got that right. 4 points. 1 3-point, a 3-pointer and a free throw. Yes, Lord. But yep. But I'm just saying, y'all, it's going to be crucial. Carla said, hey, Kimberly, good score. Yeah, them tight ends, man. Those tight ends, listen. Wait a minute. No. Let's see which. Wait a minute. No. Hold up for a minute. Let's go back. Here we go. The tight ends, Coach Al talking about. Watch this here. Man, I'm doing everything I can do. Josh Cuevas, Danny Lewis, Brody Dalton. Yeah, we got Josh Cuevas. Then you got Caleb Edwards. Josh Cuevas is 6'3". Danny Lewis is 6'5". Brody Dalton is 6'5". Caleb Edwards is 6'6". Then we also have, now even though this guy is mostly listed as a wideout, but Derek Meadows is 6'6". See, and so we got some big guys there. And so Coach Al said, love you talking about our tight ends. We got some size and depth this year. Grubb loves the 12, 13 personnel to make them commit to safeties in the box. Ryan Isaiah Germ gonna eat. When Brooks comes back healthy, he's gonna eat. Meadows is gonna eat. Mbakwe is gonna eat. And I've also heard too, through the great, Jalen Hale Don't sleep on that dude. Don't Mitchell Pritchard, he's gonna eat. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be crucial. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be something crucial. It's gonna be something crucial, Coach Al. And we have to also remember, Grubb loves tight ends. I keep telling everybody, go back and watch some of his Washington film. He utilizes tight ends. Everybody, a lot of people talked about Penix to Odunze, and I forgot the other wide receiver's name. It was two of them, but he utilizes tight ends a lot. He utilizes running backs a lot. It's called balance. Balance. We got to have balance. And I believe that's what it's going to be this year. I'm with Coach Al on that. I love talking about them tight ends, man. And I'm going to say this. Oh, yeah, Keelan going to get some snaps. Austin Mack is going to get some snaps. I'm telling you now, that we to a certain degree, I know Ty's the guy, and I give him that and everything, but I'm going to tell you this. We've got 3 quarterbacks who actually can get it done. But I'm telling you now, we got 3 quarterbacks that can get it done. You might, I better not say that, because I don't know. I don't know how that will work, because I'm not sure how everybody will go, but I'm almost willing to guarantee you that by the second ball game, by the second game, I believe we're going to see both Austin and Keelan in the second half of that game. I believe we took care of business the first half against ULM. But if it wouldn't surprise me if we take care of business the first half of Florida State. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit, especially if the defense sets the tone early and make Castellanos do some things that he don't want to do. I'm just saying. Oh, I know, Crystal. I know, Dr. Crystal. I know. I understand. I got you. But I'm just saying now, don't be surprised if it be an early day for Florida State and they beat and pulled out Castellanos. Yeah, if they beat and pulled TC out. Because I don't think he's gonna excel. I don't think they're gonna let him live up to all that hype. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to live up to the hype. I'm not going to take anything from him, but I'm not going to give him a lot of props either. I'm not going to give him a lot of props. Because I think we're going to come with him. The disrespect, I'm going to say it again. You know what? I think I got to put it in the chat now. And I'm going to put that in all kit. There you go. The disrespect will be addressed. I believe it is. And I'm going to say this not just for the sake of saying it. I'm going to say this because I believe that it's true. There are some in Bama Nation who are questioning, the announcement of the quarterback at this particular time. Dwight put it in a way the other day that just summed it all up. It's time to get ready for Florida State. It's time. It's time to get ready for Florida State. You can't wait until a week before and then announce it. No. It's time for business to start being handled. You don't wait until the day of or whatever. No, let's call it and go in there so the whole offense and really the whole team can get a feel for the leader. It's time. It's time. Yeah, Carla. I'm gonna tell you something. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you the difference in this one, in that year, and I believe in this one. When Tua played, I don't believe we had the defense. It wasn't as solid. It was good, but not solid. Because honest to goodness, if we were solid like we were supposed to be, like we really needed to be, we would have beat LSU and almost did beat them. It was just some crazy stuff happened in that game. But Tua outballed Burrow in that game. Go back and look at the stats. He did. He outballed him. Just our defense let us down in critical areas. This year, I believe that the defense is going to set the tone in some stuff, and it's going to cause the offense to eat real good. I'm telling you. So, yes, I remember that. And I believe that you're going to see Mac Jones, You're going to see Ty Simpson and crew do that doggone thing, Carla. I believe that. Yeah. Now, he said that, Ephraim. He said that yesterday. I put that played that interview this morning, yesterday, one of them. If you don't know the playbook, the only thing you can help us out with is the scout team. Tim Keenan said that, and that came out of his mouth. Yes, it did. Yeah. I'm ready for that too, Jeff. Make TC have that deer in headlights look and get caught up, and next thing you know, you're getting run over. As I say from time to time, yonder go Jesus on the bicycle. I'm just saying now. He gone. Hair flowing in the wind and everything. Went on down the street. I'm just saying, y'all. I just believe in 15 days, all talk gonna be over. And I just might get back on here tomorrow just to say, in 14 days, I just may do it. I just may do it. Because we really counting it down now. We're really counting it down. Now I'm gonna go back to something that I said this morning, and I am gonna get ready to get out of here. Hour and a half is good enough. Okay, 15 sweet days too. We pushing for 2 hours. Anitra, leave me alone. I said this, that I told the gang this morning that here we go. If we were to get together and have like a tailgate, a get together and everything, this is what's not gonna happen. Piano Man is not gonna be pushing any shirts that's gonna propagate Piano Man. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all see me every day. You know what I look like. You know what the channel is about. So just subscribe to the channel. No t-shirts, no caps, no socks, no coats, hats, and blankets. None of that. You know, there will be no cookies sold with my picture on it. No. We're not going to have that. We're just going to have a good old-fashioned tailgate, and whomever's going to make the macaroni and cheese, you better make sure you make it good, because if you don't, you going to get the business. That's all it is to it. So that's basically, we talked about that. And we also talked about that there was some appointed time, and notice, Susan, I didn't call nobody's name this morning, did I, Susan? I didn't say who. So it was brought to my attention that maybe we should all go to Barbados. But then I had some people say they don't go out to the United States, which I totally understand. And the way some things are going, you better watch where you're going within the United States. So just Bear that in mind. And if I ask you about what you think, this, that, and the third, we all get together. We come up with a time. We come up with a place. We all get together, meet, watch the ball game, fellowship, go home, fa la 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 la. That's gonna be about the end of it. Okay. And so it's up to you. I'm down with it and everything, but we just have to put it together. And that's something that has to be planned and planned out correctly. Okay. So with that being said, Anitra, yes. What she talking about some yes for? What, Carla, what we need. We waited so long for our Alabama Crimson Tide. Yes, we have, but what we need, Carla? Certain countries got U.S. citizen wanted. What are y'all talking about? Anitra, Carla, Latoya, y'all carried in light piano man? Two. What time is it? All right, let's push on. In questions from the chat. That's the only way I do it. Questions from the chat. See, I knew I shouldn't have said anything good. I mean to say anything good. I'm reading what Anitra said. I knew I shouldn't have said anything about that macaroni and cheese. Oh, come on tomorrow. Okay. Coach Al, I fell for it. I did. I didn't want to talk about that macaroni and cheese no more tonight because that made me sick on the stomach. But y'all, my sister made some macaroni and cheese yesterday because I woke up. Anitra, be quiet. Don't you say a word, not one word. Want to do the giveaway? We can. We can do it. We can do it now. We can do the giveaway now, or we can do it. Monday. We can do it now. Let's do it Monday. Give everybody a chance to be here Monday evening. The giveaway, college football game, Monday without fail. Monday. Whoever makes the potato salad, no raisins. No raisins in the potato salad. Doggone it. Yeah, we can do it Monday. And that's another thing. Thank you, Bino, for bringing that up. It might have to end up getting out of here at 8 anyway. All right. Hey, P, will Bama determine the specialists in the scrimmage? Yes. I think that's another thing that's going to be determined tomorrow. Tomorrow's scrimmage is going to open up a lot of eyes about things. It's going to solidify some things. It's going to get the chance to put some things in motion. Okay? Yes, I'll be on tomorrow, Carla. I'll be on. I'm coming on. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this while I'm at it. I'm also thinking about doing, y'all know I come on in the morning, every morning at 8 and everything. Hush, Susan. Then nobody asks you for your 2 cents. Y'all know come on in the morning at 8. Y'all also know I come on with Kangaroo on every Friday night and everything. All right. But I'm also thinking about doing something a little later in the night. I'm thinking about doing some late night. Stephen, leave me alone, man. You and Susan, please leave me alone. I'm thinking about doing something late night, and that will be like, I'm trying to establish a all-around crowd, okay? But that late night show it's still gonna be about Bama content, this, that, and the third. but it's gonna be a little something different. Okay, it's gonna be just a little something different and everything. Kimberly, what time am I show tomorrow? I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know. Just watch for the notification. I will let you know. Yeah, the night run with Piano Man, and that might be, and I'm thinking about it, y'all. I'm really thinking about it, No, not this one here. Not this one here. See, sometimes stuff will just come to my brain and everything, but now in church, no. In here, maybe. But, just something I'm thinking about and everything. I'm really trying to ease the pain of with my boy, with my boy's channel, because I'm used to my boy being here. Because actually, if he was here, we would just be 30 minutes into the show. We would just be 30 minutes in. So when he said he didn't know if he could come on and everything, I just came on early and everything. And it's still been good. And y'all been gracious and kind. And I appreciate y'all and everything. But I'm thinking about doing the night run. And I'm trying to figure something out, because that's going to be kind of different. Okay? That's going to be kind of different. Kimberly, you kind of stole it there. Wait a minute. Grown folks. I'm just saying. How late we running? I don't know. It won't be piano after dark. And I do love playing on my dark keys too. Ooh, God, that makes the different kind of music on them dark keys now. That's all I'm saying. Them dark keys make a different type of music. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just saying, man, it is what it is. I won't be responsible. I will not be responsible. We're gonna keep it, we're gonna keep it nice. We're gonna keep it nice, but I'm gonna keep it factual too now, But thank you, Zach. I try to be a man of the people, Oh, thank you, Stephen. Tomorrow night, I will be on with Icebox. I have not. Wait a minute. Hold it. Thank you, Stephen, for reminding me. Come on now. Here we go. I'm about to. Don't forget to send me the link. This is for. There we go. Bam Dam Sports. I will be on there tomorrow night at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Come support me there tomorrow night. We'll be there. We just gonna be there. All right. We just gonna be there. Wait a minute. What Dr. Crystal talk about? I got to watch. You got it right. The darker the key, the sweeter that tone. And I got some more news for you about that dark key and the badder the run. The deeper that run go. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I'm gonna say. I will, Susan. I will remind you all tomorrow about that. Matter of fact, I need to make a note to myself about that. Yeah, the darker the key. That's right. That key gonna be something serious now. They ain't gonna ban me. No. I told you. I know. See, on this end, you might have to learn how to talk in code. You see what I'm saying? You might have to talk in code. Yeah. Susan, you know what? We nothing. I ain't gonna say that. Susan, I think you all. I think you. Nobody wants to act right at 4:45 in the morning. Let me be quiet, Stephen. See, y'all trying to bait me up. See, I'm about to say Uncle Al. Coach Al, you right. I fell for it. I fell for it. I fell for it. I did. I fell for it. Go to Rumble and let it fly. I just might do that. I do have a Rumble account, y'all. I do have a Rumble account. I do. I have a Rumble account. And Rumble, it might be where this show takes place. It might not take place on YouTube. It might take place on Rumble. I got to finish some things on Rumble and everything and see it. And on Rumble over there, you can let it fly. Okay? So you won't get banned. LaToya, all I'm gonna say, all Piano Man is gonna say to you here, don't let 445 catch you in the Rumble. Because we get over there on Rumble, it's gonna be some rumbling in the jungle. That's all I got to say. Rumble is actually Rumble. Hold up. Rumble actually is a cross between YouTube and Twitter. You see what I'm saying? No, you won't, Anitra. No, you won't. It's a cross between YouTube and Twitter. It's like a mixture. I mean, it's almost like YouTube. It's almost like YouTube. But I'm going to be looking into it and everything. But I just may do it here on the tube and everything. But I won't get banned, Dwight. I promise you I won't. Piano Man, I'm just, well, Royal Rumble, me too. I understand, Anitra. I done seen quite a few Royal Rumbles myself. But anyway, Cheerio. Water, y'all. Water. Oh, that's good. That's good. So, but Piano Man is thinking about doing a night run. That might be really an hour because Piano Man got to get his sleep. And I ain't going to be fooling with y'all. Nick, it happens, bro. It happens. I'm still having trouble figuring out how a certain podcaster, newscaster could still be standing after a certain ball game last year, and after Alabama beat his team, he was just right there just drinking on down. But stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened, folks. I mean, I'm serious. Stranger things have happened. I'm serious now. Oh, yeah. Royal Rumble with the honeybees. That just means somebody going to get stung. And that's all I'm going to say about that there. Good, Dwight, and keep it that way. Keep it that way. Now, that's a good one. Matter of fact, there you go. Keep it that way. It makes you think straight. When you don't do that, you can think straight. You can think straight. You can think straight. But yeah, late night with the honeybee, Royal Rumble with the honeybee. Yeah. Get stung every time. Because that's what happens. Never heard of it. A Rumble. Yeah, it's a lot of people really never heard of Rumble. I was introduced to it. I was introduced to it. I was introduced to it. And yeah, and I'm going to be really, really, I've got to do some more digging into it just to see how far you can go. See what's what. So far, so good, but I'm going to see. But I'm thinking about doing a late night show, like I said, with Bama content. I'm gonna pray for you, Dwight. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. Some rocking, some goose, man. Gonna be a lot of flying going on. You don't need that Ciroc anyway. All right, you keep drinking that Ciroc, and then the next thing you know, you're gonna be looking for that Johnson & Johnson. That's all I got to say about that. You know who made that Ciroc. You're gonna be looking for that Johnson & Johnson. Thank you, Dr. Crystal. She said she like her crown. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I hear you. Oh, that crown. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Yeah, that joint, the white fool around there and drink that Ciroc. Johnson & Johnson is gonna be your friend. Coach Al is already late night getting out to a great start at 7:42 Central Standard Time p.m. It's still early and it's just not getting dark. I might not do the late night show. I might not do that. Kimberly, watch out now. I'm just saying. See, Ryan Fowler said something today. I know we rumbling in here, Dr. Chris. It's about to be an explosion. Pow. One more, somebody gonna say something that they ain't got no business. Yeah, me too. Good Boys Incorporated. Me too, Coach Al. I'm from the Good Boys Incorporated. I am. That's me. I'm a good standing card carrying member. We supposed to be talking football. I tried to talk football, and then when I was trying to go off and everything, somebody was trying to push me. And then when I started talking about late night, then here we go. Duke Johnson, Caleb Edwards, preseason projections. I did that this morning. Oh, I have no idea what me neither, Coach Al. I don't know nothing they talking about. I almost told something right there, and the Lord would have got me for that one right there, man. One last thing, I will say this. Okay, this morning, I'm just gonna go back over something this morning. Not the clothes falling off. Oh God, let me go. Call kill the visual. Right quick, this morning, right quick. Now, Panama Jack has entered the chat. What's up, Panama Jack? Good to see you, my man. What's up with you, man? Panama Jack has already is him. Dr. Crystal, a salted caramel crown. Okay. Nothing. Hush, piano man. Hush your mouth. As the old folks say, hush your mouth. Right quick, from back to this morning, we're gonna get ready to get out of here because it's getting ready to get crazy, and I'm still crazy. Anyway, so early season projections this morning, Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl is where the quarterfinals for the college football playoffs will be. But it's the first round projected games that are very, very intriguing. Where's my pen? I told you all this morning there was one team that I want you all to watch. They're in the Big 12, and that's Texas Tech. Told you all to watch them this morning. I told you all this morning to watch them. Pay real close attention. Now, they're one of those teams, they're projected to win the Big 12. They're projected to win it, right? They're projected to win it. So in the first round, I want to make sure that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. What is Ephraim talking about? Crown on reserve. Crown reserve. Okay, I got you. I ain't saying a word. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going on about this football, and then I'm going to get out of here. Here we go. On the first round, they're projecting in Notre Dame playing LSU, and LSU is picked to win. At Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas, Texas Tech versus Miami, and they've predicted Texas Tech to win. I need you to just go to your store, app store, key in Rumble, and go from there. It's just like setting up it's almost like setting up a YouTube account. It's almost like YouTube. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm looking at Rumble right now, and everything. I got it on. I'm not looking at the Double L. What's up, man? Roll Tide, bro. And just download it. Yeah, just download Rumble. Third game at Bryant-Denny Stadium, our beloved Alabama Crimson Tide, which they predicted would be the number 6 seed, would play Boise State, and that game is a toss game. They don't know who will win that one. And then also at Stanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia versus Oregon, and they have that game as a toss game. No, Dwight. No, not quite. OnlyFans is OnlyFans. Trust me, it's OnlyFans. Rumble is not OnlyFans. At least I hadn't found that part yet. Anyway, but now going back to Notre Dame, LSU, they're going to play they're facing Ohio State, which I do not believe will win the Big Ten. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Anitra, when you get in there, you will see. Let me keep it moving. I do not believe that Ohio State will be the Big Ten champion. I don't believe that. But you know what though? Coach Al? The fun part about your statement is Florida State only returned one letterman, one starter on the offense. So that means that everybody on that line basically is transfer portal. Now that's where the fun of that for Roydell is going to come in, sir. That's where the fun part of that comes in. That's where the fun part of your statement comes in. I would love to see how that O-line is going to gel. Will they gel that quick? That's what I'm talking about. Most of them, like I said, where's my Bible? Where's my Bible? Here we go. Here we go. And check this out, Coach Al. The one starter for offense that came back is Landon Thomas, a tight end. That's it. Everybody else is transfer portal. Everybody on that offense. That's what I was trying to explain to Panama Jack. They may be solid. But the new chemistry is new. You're not going to gel just like that the first game. It's not going to happen for you. You got to be super good. You got to be crazy good in order to gel the first game. It didn't work last year, and Gus Malzahn new offense. Going to be tough to get out the gate against us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not buying that hype of Florida State's O-line. I'm not buying it. Yeah, but you know what though? Here's the problem. And Panama, I'm glad you're here. Here's your problem, Panama. If you're just talking about straight up running, leave me alone, Anitra. If you're just talking about straight up running, sooner or later, that gets shut down if your O-line is not creating lanes for your running back to come through. I'm just saying, calling like it is. It's not going to happen. If your O-line is not creating lanes, that the same thing will go for Bama. If the O-line is not creating lanes, space for your running backs or even quarterbacks or whomever to run through, if they're not sustaining their blocks, your running attack gets you nowhere. With a quarterback like what you all have with TC, who's very inconsistent as it relates to throwing the football. He's not consistent. He's more of a runner. You better hope your O-line this year will be better than your 13-1. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We will see about that. I'm serious. So I don't think so. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see, Panama. It's going to be very interesting to see. I'm serious. So with that being said, I'm fitting to make Anitra and Susan out of a 5-minute lie. Now, the answer is no. No, ma'am. No, ladies. I am done. I'm done until tomorrow. I'm done. I came up at 7. I'm leaving. You paid for 2 hours. Hey, Bama in 2025. What's up? Roll Tide. We're getting ready to get out of here. See, I would have stayed a little longer if 2 ladies had just left me alone, plus the producer. They're always talking to me about the time and this, that, and the third. But I think part of that is my fault because I said I'm not going to hold you long, and I wasn't planning to. Wait, we have a few more questions. What time tomorrow, Piano Man? Just be on the listen out. I mean, just watch for your notifications. I got to make a call or make a text message. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what. No, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I want to make sure that Anitra and Susan and Dwight eat their words. Oh, you bring out the honeybees. I'm definitely getting off of him. But watch your notifications, everybody. Watch your notifications. And just remember, be on the lookout for when our brother, KB, starts what he has going. We missed him tonight. Keeping it a buck is not the same without Kangaroo. I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't. I can't. It's not the same. Huh? What? What are you talking about, LaToya? Anyway, bye, y'all. Keep your head to the sky. Remember, stay focused, drive, and go forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Lord Jesus Christ. And look at Coach Al. Look at Coach Al adding to look. I got the craziest crew. I know it, LaToya. Thank you. Anitra, I'm very confused right about now. I am very confused. Yeah, I'm going to tell KB we went off the rails without everybody jump ship. We still got 4 minutes. No, we don't. We trying to help Panama Jack. Thank you, Panama Jack. Thank you. That's my way out. I got to go. Me and Panama Jack, he said peace. Piano Man saying peace. Thank you, Kimberly. Great show, everybody. Just be on the. I'll let you know something in the next few minutes. But late night gonna start sooner than y'all think. I'm telling you now. Late night gonna start sooner than you think, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, 3 minutes. That's about. I don't have a spiel anymore. I don't have a spiel anymore. Hanging up is rude. I know. In the words of my pastor, stay focused, drive, and go forward. I've already said that. Forget them trees, hedges, and everybody else. FSU, you are first, and all that good stuff. Y'all know what the business is. Tell KB I got it 6, and roll damn Tide Bama Nation. Yeah, and don't forget, y'all see me in the morning. Y'all see me tomorrow. I'm going to find out exactly what time the scrimmage is. And as soon as the scrimmage is over, that's what time we coming on. But I might come on beforehand and we just shoot the breeze, okay? I appreciate you too, Anitra. Oh, Anitra. Sundresses and sandals. There you go. I got... Oh, boy. You're welcome, Steven, man, anytime. Y'all really picked my spirit up after a while because y'all know I was sort of down, man. I was down. This is my brother. But I got to go. Y'all have a great night, great weekend, and all that good stuff. And, yeah, Now, I fixed your butt that time, Anitra. Y'all be safe, be sweet. God bless. Roll Tide. Piano Man is out. Y'all get out of here. I don't know where you're going, but you can't stay here. Oh, no, there are no rumors about Keelan transferring. You ain't going to keep me on here. No. Bye, y'all. Bye.